Hello again, everybody. Today in this video we are making DIY gouache. So you want to stay tuned and I'm going to tell you all about how to do it, and I'm going to do a painting with my DIY gouache. Okay, so first of all, these are the different inks you can use. I'm using Jane Davenport Inks because this is going to be included in my Jane Davenport series. I use a lot of her products, but you can also use India ink, Dr. P.H. Martin's, and Hydrus, which is also a watercolor and just a liquid watercolor. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have your tin. You're going to need some white gouache. So I just have these Reeves gouache that I use, but Reeves, as you know, is Winsor & Newton brand. So there you go. And I'm going to use these half pans that I have. This is all I have, so I will want to be doing more. And I'm just going to place them in here. And I'm just going to stick them in here. All you do with the glue dots is you just go like that. And if you don't know where glue dots are, you can find them in the adhesive section of whatever hobby store you feel like visiting. I'm actually going to use this little straw that I have for canned air. So I am going to be using the Jane Davenport inks. These are not alcohol inks. You want some that can move with water. This is the Jane Davenport inks, and these are the India inks by Dr. P.H. Martin, right here, the Bombay India inks. So just make sure that the tube is all mixed up. You don't want to completely fill up the pan because you want some room for the ink. And this just depends how pigmented you want it. And then you're going to want to stir that up. Sorry, my fingers are very messy because I just finished filming the video on making your own watercolor palette, repurposing the Jane Davenport Magic Wands pencil crayon tin. I'll show you in a second in case you haven't seen that video. Right here, all of my beautiful watercolors. This fits 99 watercolors. So for those of you who follow Jane Davenport and buy her products and have this tin, there you go. Take the Magic Wand pencil crayons out and you can use that. For those of you who don't have a clue who Jane Davenport is, you could go buy the tin with a 50% off coupon, and you have an awesome watercolor palette for, you know, a decent price. So I'm gonna keep track of what this one is. So this is the lemon sherbet. I don't know. Some people say sherbet. Some people say sherbet. And some people say gouache, some people say gouache, and some people say gouache. Just kidding. No one says gouache. So instead of doing the brown, I don't have any more gouache left, so I have to get some more gouache and I have to get some more pans. But I want more of a kind of earthier green. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put about 3 drops of that in there, and then 2 drops of the brown. I don't want to put 3 drops. Let's put 1 more drop in it. The brown is called Hot Cocoa, and this one is called Limeade. And I'm going to see what kind of green this makes. And really, I mean, what do you have to lose, right? I think the brown is a little too overpowering of it. So that's just kind of a mud color. I'm going to add, let's add my Hydrus Phthalo Green. I want to try to make this like a green shade. And that's definitely a green shade. There we go. That's a more earthy. It's still got a little bit of a, I still want it to be a little bit more warm. But, so there you go. I wanted to show you how to mix some colors if you wanted, and that's using the Hydrus. And these are just regular, these are just super pigmented watercolors, which you can paint by themselves, but usually you would mix them with some water. So at this point, you want to let them set up for about 24 hours before you use them. And then when you go to use them, they will be hard, and you just have to reactivate them with a little bit of water, just like you would with normal watercolors. So you can see with this, they go on more opaque, but you can still move them like watercolors. Not necessarily as much as watercolors, and you do have to keep in mind the pigments that you have, and if they move more or less, but they'll still move, unlike acrylic paints. And I love the softness of this. Look at that with the yellow. So beautiful. You guys, you have got to make gouache from these inks, and it takes like, what, 7 drops? I mean, you could get a set just for gouache alone. So I was painting. Oh, this yellow. This yellow is seriously the bomb. Lemon sherbet. It is like so bright, and it's just the perfect amount of opaqueness, and it just like shines out from the page. Look at it. I'm looking at it on my monitor, and hopefully when I edit this it'll look. So I do wish I had like more of a vivid green, but you get the idea. That actually works to mix those two, and we get a little bit of blue. I don't know where blue comes from. The blue mixed in here, and with, because I did this color and then actually a mixture of these 3 colors. And remember, this one I kind of made up from the brown and one of the greens. Oh, I had to add some other stuff in there. Some P.H. Martin ink, or was it India ink? I can't remember. You'll know because you just watched it, and I will remember as soon as I edit it, because I will see it. But anyways, the point is, look at all this granulation in there. And you can still do, like, if for those of you who do watercolor with saran wrap, like making leaf shapes, you could easily do that here, and that would work really well, and it would look awesome. I just love the movement here. I'm just bringing that color back because it's moving a little too much. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this. I just love the softness of it, and the simpleness of it. I love it. And like, look at it. Oh, I love this. Okay, I do want to swatch these out for you, so I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, so these are all the swatched out, and this is the pure ink brushed on. I didn't do a drop because it's just too concentrated. And so you can see it's quite similar, just these are more creamier with the gouache. And I may have to get another set just so I can keep making gouache with them because I still want to use them. I mean, they're 30 mils. They have a lot in them. It goes a long way. You don't need to get another set. Never mind. You just get one set. Don't hoard art supplies. Or do. I don't know. You know what? This video is going to become a disaster if I keep talking, so I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this painting, and please comment down below. So I will see you on the next video. And now for the details of the giveaway. I am including that set of stamps there. It is a face. It has different sets of noses, mouths, lips, eyes, and there is a brand new Watercolor Brights palette from Jane Davenport and some washi tape. I'm probably going to include some more stuff in there. To enter the giveaway, you need to comment, like, and watch every video in this Jane Davenport series. So you need to do all three of those things. You can give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please give me a reason for if you're giving me a thumbs down. And you need to be subscribed to me. So to help you out, I would click the little notification bell so that you can make sure that you don't miss any of the videos. And also keep in mind that not all the videos will be uploaded possibly at the time that you're watching this.